say Mimin de Biara Yishia na yetwetwe nkomo na sane mu nyina abonim no yeka nsam a ebetimi aboa ma Ghana etimi afa ne ntoma pa efra. Last week ye kan bibi fa insecurity nkomo ayedi ye no em say akwachiri pa comments amenya no chese eyade a begitum se ye nyina no bia no de nadwen ba ebetimi ama yetimi agina ye nan so enu nti no onyame ayadom ene wasanso so ahwe so yanti atinkaboni bia nti brother Mark be come inside e was studio ha me anso so ameti adwam yi e frame Germany enu nti no baby a wo bia no koso ana mo fidie ni na ha na wo ko YouTube nso abetimi a subscribe wo ko Germany 100 ana say Amanse Radio USA e ho no betimi a subscribe wo ho nti da bia e be call live bia no obi unsabetimi aka na ososo watie nsem a ekoso elu nti no ya mamu ina akwa ba so obi ade na video na to Amanse Radio. Yo brother Market is saying
I
need them so voice na sikakra
you bumpire we sisi ani.
Oh okay bit hawks did you say akasa kakra yo anope yeshia ya anope yeshia ya say adida de ya ye de dream on mine ho obi na kan wo say me da say me mame abo na me nua no so wo hwe ensemo a ACC wo Ghana ya hwe bibi te se no asem osi wo Alabai ya rehosem kese pa obu asande me video no sisi ya na wo hwe papa wo mu kunu okra na yeso wonte ho na ya na otonje ni wo baabi na ya no aba betena ni nua no ho se bia wo pon a obetena ni nua no mu chen anti enwumre no wo kofie ene se amrobes yi nyame amfafia ombe gene cra free mu eno anso so ne se ayi Ashanti region ho anso so the same day no a me refi area ho eno so yesi Roberts no bi so kutaki obia na se ni pare dem se no wa prepare no ye pa because yeso to gold nti ne kosi ye ne se omo attack ni no anu yi ni 20 wo geji ni pa na no okutatuo kese wo mo mfimfin no no de gu ni mfim nti ni pa no buhwe ya pe na yeso mo nyina sa to wurem so se uhwe ne yesi wo Alaba no ya ya de abasobok kese de be Ghana police for senior within some few minutes wo mutimi a chain kofo no e bi adwane de na nso so mo nyamu miensa so nra obi sende me video no a na asi no ankasa me hwe no ana na me bisa me so na se nkofo ye dwane Ghana se ne ya kwan ne ye ma siti e kwan ba ne be fa so a ye betimi a chisa nkofo yi na nso so no ya me ye adom ama bibia akoso kama a ye nya wo mo na so ye nya wo mo de me ye se on betimi a interrogate wo mo ama se bi o bibia be koso bia no e betimi akoso Seseno. Oh, thank you. Seseno. Bibi saw. Yan bibi tisa last week see can be for insecurity. Again officer government no obetimi aya. You betimi aso no because unim ni ntia ma bibi so we pictures na. Na wutie omo din no a na wo hwese no mu sitina nkwala ho a ye chi wo on be ye fulani fo omo nye Mwenye so me Ghana for. So we are no omu dini sikono because last time we heard crown send you Nigeria. Omu onkofu bi o ham robbers bi o ha. Ya chichi omu asa type of dini one omu nyina kuta. Weapons so omu kuta, omu di disa juma na nye weapons ketwa. So inti me suspect say omu be foreigners no ma be wura system no mu a omu disa ansem on. What you saying? Wo sa ansem wa isisi o Ghana.
No, Uncle Joe, Medas, a deep force so, Medamas.
Yeah.
Now, the owner say, even though insecurity heighten the fear of the masses.
Okay.
When you see armed robbery, when you see some of these things that are going on, it heightens the fear. Emma, Ubian, Ushu, Sebia, acquire fast or mobile, Bepa, Papani, truly. In this argument or in this situation, they say, even who say, Sadly, we see a state of emergency and a state of insecurity. Let's just say 0.1.
Okay.
Because armed robbery. The security apparatus, no, and also almost sorry, no me up and doing. Some skimmish. I say, and familiar abo. But when it doesn't we be answer we be a big idea a bit to me up put us in a state of emergency, and as a member of MAINOO, I can say he's not on top of his game.
Okay.
Yeah, you would armed robbery. A chroma class in a channel. Yet you armed robbery. Yet you go for almost Pukasa, Sikaroma, or Majanasa go for ATM. No more fine, but it has nothing to do with the overall scheme of the security of America.
Mm-hmm.
Into the middle mechanic say, Ghana ni biano onye kum. Ghana ni biano no mawenu and manu and putting into perpetual state of emergency or perpetual state of fear. And now into a perpetual state of trepidation. So bia usro say ye be kuna na say usro say enkonfo no ombesi. Now the person can say to back the armed forces me, the police they say, me feel say acquire a mere jua also a CCTV camera with the gear.
Yes.
Also in police only undercover and they are working in the midst of the people. Alabas ya undercover police will get okra and can say we came to be cover be kubriyan. Into the police say there's a cause for worry, and I said there's a cause for a problem of this nature. Almost set undercover police almost demand say almost mufti and also atadibia almost me baby. Some of these things, only make me stop it before it becomes an alarming. Number 3, and then Fulani for you say you want so to. So in fact, say Fulani for and as I say, almost person tempered with the peace. Maybe me person announce shoot and kill.
Yeah.
And after the other chini paradina ko baby. So what make will be agile Husikadia? Shoot and kill should not be it should be
said that you're
institute.
That you're implementers had any be paying sometime.
Yes, about your time, I'm implement. And so I'm going to shoot and kill. The children, you're cool. The more you're cool, the more I'm slow because I'm open of digital no code. The more you're cool, I think almost slow. There will be a cost to there's a cost to all of almost to fear so moving. And to be these are some of the things that I would suggest, but let us not be worried. And I say names of Swan a true Yamana Basunano, a banning sham pempers will be a Bafasua. Suddenly we generate into our politics, and generate into the fact say a beer. I am confirming a chassis and a secessionist for and a winning. Young tribes say the piano. The Bible says a young working towards peace. Young tribes say within our sub-region and also within our country, we work towards peace. Bibia by Asumbi, the Etienne Asumbi, and so.
Joe, Jefferson Muninamun, Sabre, Mr. Cote, Mr. Amon Cote, or police. Post or police war a bossy Sabri so what mean can MSM Roy Incomo Sabri no me sure so one memano and someone suggestion I have my in be a most bit me the ayejuma so and somewhere ACC war Ghana no nye Kumasi Kwanya Ashanti region kwao happen for the entire country na sese no ade ba kon ye me den say abana resource policy for no pass so we are fully and as well equipped. bibia wo mo pese wo mo nya bia no wo betimi aye edumre bia ya na enipa no bebre no wo mo fa police for ba ko mienu miensa bi sinto a wo ma ba betena mu no a wo mo ye niam bia emfata no na ye de police for nyina fra so ba so hwe bi mususu a ebinum so ye adwuma pa me ka last ye de ye police pani ba ko interview na host no busa ne say wo ho se police for no amanfo no bebre ne kaseti ya wo mu nti bribe gene ne yi nti na say am mo respect wo mo won so wate na no wo kan bibi say wo efie bia no mensem wo so efie bia no mensem untimi nye obi 100% ne mo ye wo obi wo a won de utim say adwuma na wo buy no wo ba so wo ba be bogana for wo buy so enu nti ne me bogana police for abaso pa say wo mutimi ye fast no mutimi chi nkofo yi omo amukodi semone nso so amukukun MP ni wo infantiman no eno nso so no meti se no aye de bi no kokot ye so omanya nipa nsia so mejitum se ye ne nkakran saa no a etu awo amanfo ho nyina na ye betimi ajefa efise nipa ne nam asase so nyina mu fakase na ewutu ehhehye wo ho nti sese no ye beda ban na se wonya anusuade hu na wotimi a resource policy fu no womutimi e protect yen se ne odi kan no se mo bia maniti mpo se ne o ma sure yen se during the election no sa ne ma wo nyina no e betimi esisi eno nti no wo de boyemu se ne be ya yentimi ento aba na basabasa ya aba sese no enipa no bebre no nsoso no e de ya connect to nsambia sa NDC ni papa yi kokaye no ofuso ampofu kokaye no me nipa no bebre na adwen ye omo sensam na wokaye no ena nipa no bi afaso a wo mu gina so a wo mu ate wadwim net sa
before say we would a lot of times
yes
near my hand said nkofu bebre no in our political discourse omunye very sound in our political discourse and to make situations be and some can send be see kasi ye for omunku ansem enye the chaos in the country
yes
and to me say even the omu kan ye maybe the political a bit more degenerate into political instability, a bit more degenerate into chaos in our system. But in the court of the law, no, and holding those people accountable. Now you are fighting the crime, and this, and I say you are fighting with the situation. Or the and Yema is Yema police for no, by a resource woman. Make sure that they are fighting those things. See, say, there's a wave of Eba Ghana because of what happened in Nigeria, and it's not like that, and yet like that, and yet what happened in Nigeria and never happened in Ghana.
Yes,
the potential say what happens in Nigeria and it's not happening in Ghana 0.something%. Ghana is a decent country. Ghana is a peace-loving country. Ghana is a peace-loving country. And you know, maybe the mechanism, the opposition force, and why can't any other? You know, the system. Adeba Akua, and the court system.
Yes,
the court system may not happen doing.
Yes.
Almost sweet. Almost I don't case too much. The court system is not working to make sure say obedient pasasema the sweetness of the court system and make sure that the person is liable and I say make sure so much chasing and the performance will differ you not to say a punishment here but the court system is retarded.
I know dear.
And found at Attorney General opposition professor kai ache o se kiye buasem no ami ye system no amas obi di boni a anas obi ka asem of that nature na ye be hu kwan a ye be fa so sa asem no ni da wa na use it use it power
yeah
intinim dem fi say the court system is not helping democracy a court system yes ano e failure. because akwala oku JB up to date according the prison kwa yemu anasem me who the judge me who the I don't understand me who the how the system is working for our democracy and it's in the mechanism system no woman finding will meet their bois ama system na effective because the system is not effective the system na retarded. Now you make sure say woman episode undermine democracy because we are not going back from this democracy. And we have to rebuild it. We have to change the discourse of our discussion. We have to improve the well-being of our people. We have to make sure that the youth are getting jobs. We have to make sure that the system is whole. See, I nearly said here, and then the system is lopsided there. And you bring a problem. And to the minimum fees, for some people, any the likes of them, our fees, because of their political expediency, you know, how many chaos better country, you mad the core system, no. So if not, it means say you didn't go to cry, you man proud the whole of a crowd. Or proud the whole, yes. Say if not say you didn't go to
yes.
The judge didn't man proud the whole of a crowd. Then and serve as a notice to anybody. The class Serbia and that subvert the peace of our country. Say a young family to young man say precious and God say infa. Young man think that one pra one for answer. And that should also be accorded to any of the people of like-minded. Our say or more reckless words, no. And no person use reckless words to undermine the peaceful democracy. Yam punish you, yam yedma, yam woman pra 3 months a cry, 3 months, yam for swamp of pra or play ya. Yan can't say on to me call radio station, yan kokasa. Dear yam bandina. So radio station, a da or the call radio station, yan kokasa biaro. He'll be in prison. Yes, I need to introduce some measures now. I think the people will learn, people will be circumspect, people will be very careful what they say and what they want the country to become. People and one more cause mayhem. No, the severest of our punishment. They are books and not 4 years, 5 years. The severest of the punishment. When we do that, other people who want to be the wannabes, you know, they will learn from it.
Oh, adiba kwa mean shedanti asiye pa warrior system no send you kan say. Political parties no all leaders ni nyina no ye fan say MPP na NDC no omu nyina wo supporters. Na ensemo a obefia obeka no eno na bema wo ankasa wo supporters no atimi misbehave. So wo hwe ye si wo dudu ya. Mekai there was a time not Lee Lanted Vanderpool no mo ye ni interview bi e won kran kasem. Na someone na all can ultimately say we so aggressive say bibie besi bia no wo nipa e tai na chia wakaso wo nkwa wo mo beko wo sa nipa kro ya so te parliament wo a wo ka ho ye mra entino me who sa parliamentarians most of them will be our boys in kakran di wo machi so ne no se ne Ghana na so wo hwese ne Ghana na si akwakona afa tribal so wonu free crew ba ko na so wonu ye adwuma ba ko na mo team up wonu free crew ba ko na so wonu ye free crew ba ko na mo team up sana me hu se your system na akwakoye nti so wonu ni free crew ba ko asem bi edi ho a wo kan obefa but say ye nyi sad ne so free mu a ye ntimi enko there was a time na me ni obi din kom na me ka chen say Ghana na e da ho no ye nipa ba ko emfa ho kasa dodo a wo kan obi ho a wote kasa ben na enum sana nyame aye yen ntimi sesa no ni nyankopon ope en wo ye en wo e bo Ghana wo behwe ye gum en wa my language a ye betimi dia communicating the echo into wa try easiest way you to me communicating say baby abeko bia no yen kase twi ni ye the most powerful language but yen no am say ye dos nti baby abeko bia na obeka twi bia no obi atimi ti ase enu nche say ye superior chen obi a. That is not what I'm trying to say, but me person me can say say yesi ye kan bom as Ghanaians mumma unity no hweda nya adwuma wo yemu say eno timi ba na gitum se yebetimi akombate so hwe bia ninti e ma me kasa se mu hwe ofuso ampofo na se NDC na se MPP for no se ne bidi kan se omo so petes ta wo mochi no wo mu nyina no bia ni hwa ne ba wo Ghana ho but enamo se so wokoye bibi na wo kan asem a emfa kwam na se mra fi asese ni ni dia the way ankwala na se youth no bebo ha bedi semone kaso kra no mu di ja tu mu ye ohunti no eduru me bia ya na me fi se police for no e wo se nkom so fa measures bia ombetimi dia kebo sankofo we basala no e ba no sa na se mo anya obi a bibia next time bi obi e ba ubohu se no ma san sori no mo ba no mo de ma emfa ho hwene si wo voter region say of citizens timi Bowa police station ko bie amri ko setu du dwane how America has had we betimi asi na ha kroma akra police station po wo hen na police station wo na police station kran so kwa wuntimi nwura ho o tia say ya to fence wall afa ho wuntimi nwura sa ya wo se yesosan ye niema ne bi o tia say election ye bebe youth no ebinu ma ya aggressive pass come what may obedi someone police for no so amoma ya we say wo obedi someone ne ye becho na you mo set example bi am obi ehun say BBC because even though you chew ye jaiwo ye chew ye jaiwo akwa political enti say no ekwan ben ye betimi afa so be yisa ne ma we nyina free ho wadwemu no den ye betimi aye ne ye betimi yisa ne ma we wo ba bia ye nchew ye chew na that day ne becho ade che ye wo say do kokot ne remind you me jitum say ye ne sa e betimi aboa amasa ne ma yi che wadwen wa hase na me
okay me da se be brave me feel say the police
yes
omojuma say omni protecting the peace of the nation and intino omadwene say maybe during the election work of a ballot box a number cause mayhem and as will be shasi be push for two so be two be dia police for no meaning say within this time because I can't be 1 month within this time meaning say omo political networker omo a security networker
yes
juma kwe bia peace between bia there will be tension there will be pressure there will be and to me the police omo juma just as omo juma they don't tell us but meaning say omo juma pa and yes. I commend them.
Yes.
But the member can say, see a chiwa, or be a bet to be a political vigilante, or be a bet to be a say, we the party, MPP, NDC, whoever you are. Our person will temper with the peace of this nation. You're now facing the vigorous of our law and the court system, court system, you're chill now. I get Chinya na court. I get Chinya then you get the verdict. There shouldn't be evidence tracing the BR. Young money say, and yet to say, banana report the money in the situation where say when I will MPP me, and I will be true, and I will NDC me, and I will be true, and I will person temper with the PCDR. Young money say, see a chill, you walk lana ukoye sana. Nipa na we instigate you to go and do it, Also, we will not 20 years, some parents will get 30 years. You see, I now feel the so, MPP so, so, NDC so, no matter temper with the peace or the peaceful nature of our country.
Yes.
You're making sure, say, people will face the full rigors of law. Yampe adjournment of cases bia yampe the system court in the ready within 1 week the person will face the full punishment of the laws of Ghana. Yamfa enyeme niagro ekrobe bredi nyeme ediagro amene krono they exist there but ekrono omo ayebasa yamfa nyeme niagro me am reckless with the Niagara. So we got a radio station. No issue threat. No issue anything there. It fundamentally undermines the peaceful nature of our country. whatever political divide or one, send Panyan court. You make sure say by his words shall he be judged, by his words shall he be justified. He can't say no, dear girl. So let your words say yes and let your words say no. And it's be aware of any political divide. I only be not giving you answer. Say your 2 elections now calling way or be causing mayhem. No, they make sure that the full vigors of our laws will deal to that person. So this is the instigate say and conform and I'm not being so that they will tamper with the peace, and that's it. They will undermine the full peace of the full vigorous of the full peace of our country. There, some conform young investigation. You who say as soon as you a fast some conform, you won't face the full punishment. Why should we sit down? Na ya German yama aye dia aye. Now, failure, a baby now temper with the peace of our country. And to me, the Memphis suggestion is say, Ubia conducting itself well. This is an election. Also, but you must be able to make your case to the citizenry, whether they will elect you or they will not elect you. And yet, time for war, and yet, time to cause mayhem. And your time to vote, and your time to exercise your franchise, and your time to make sure so you do what is expected of you as a citizen, and your time to kill, and your time say exercise your own franchise in a peaceful way. Don't stand there. Let the authorities do their work. Let the electoral commission do its work. Let the police and the enforcement agencies know omunye omadwuma na nkotra enko yenye bia echi na beye no na wakwakoda prison and as a kodwe na wakopra ntimi me feel say let the authorities do their work. Let us try as much as possible. NPP ni adini nyane the civil societies, the peace council, the individuals, the radio stations, the TV stations, all and sundry in Ghana, all on the voice, the leaders, the authority figures, the kings, the queens, all start to say they will preach peace. The pastors from the pulpit, let them talk about peace. Let them talk about peace all day, all night. And as we talk about peace now, I think the peace will be our portion. See, I nessa yet now. Now you follow Ankasaba peace. Now one more will be Anka peace. Then when Ghana is on fire, Munya will be affected. Munya will be destroyed. To them try as much as possible to encourage the young people to say, Omunya butre, Omunya basabasaye. Now police phones also know they make sure say omuni soldiers phone omunye omadwuma so we should be kutuo no yeah finish him, then don't arrest him, finish him. Okutuo na wo person was subverting the peace of that area no finish it pakon
when him say yeah laws no be so no entimi emwa bebre hwe emre bi atwa mu saa akronfo ye call man so omko wia gold ya police for kum mu asem we de bia me kan no mo free aso ase o ti ase bibie ni hweche se sankofo no mo nya akronfo last week mi kan sasem we nenso mesaka bibie ni ho a enche se nkofo mo nya akronfo nenso so no wo mutimi ye ya ma later no government was a compensate wom upon etua wo mo gigi free wo mo ho nyina no amafo ka gumu amansem na police fo ka nyina no Ghana fo anye ani nti yesama wo mo kra wo sa kotutuo no kra yesa police fo no kra yesa punish bi o ti ase enti sa nyama we nyina no a AC no eduru mre bi na se police ni bi wo ha opeso take action na lo san adwina chire se wan hwa law ni ntimi protect me It is sideways when I be kokoye and answer me kotutu nam de boni pa. Omo ankasa besa twa omo ho e de miatom. Enu nti de sakoba ne sa obonso na afi no no ama ehun bia be hye police for. So omo ye nipa sa ne mene utie o. Uniform no na man ye different but we nipa obi ani ho pese oja ne yere ne ma ho. Obi ani ho adwuma na wo ye ne kra sen kwa ne ditua ne ka. Oh, into omo sacrifice so big time pa. Enu nti no ehun a ehye omo mu no. Enu na me madwen ye me say enu nti na mo ntimi mpushi. Hwe BBC sisi ya na so police for take action sisi ya opposition for our parliament ne be ya kotwe IDP ni so womra no anase national security for head no so womra no be explain the break kwa asem si yakura na nipa ni ho what you say how do you explain it but ya mo mandate ne say this is the show and fa ho so me se bia me ye muntaka me aswanse na aswanse fo akwa kro no aditi na so me bam wo samone na wodi ye ne ya chewo enti so wo ye ne saa emfa ho se bia ebeto aba ma wo ye nto aba ma wo eyehu ene hye mu enu nti na me free se ye nyina no obi antimi act no nemu no sia mo ya show mu kutupa so move on with your competence and actor bejum se police for no betimi aye adwuma pa onyi ntum se ehu na se bia ye dia hye omumu a enti emo mu ntimi nya apendo no
yo me say partly is that those who have influence, partly, or yes,
yeah.
But more so also meaning say police for or more hierarchy, and the bibi sana evidence, evidence near the ban will be able to say proven evidence, and then there was a police for man, and I saw me and I said there was a police for the innocent people. Now the person can say police for the fear of some form override their performance. That's the ability to do a good job. The fear of civil society, and I said parliamentarians, and I said whoever has power, Diano override or undermine or credibility. If you say some year, the nation would applaud them. Some year the nation will back them. The presidency will back them. The government will back them. And it's if you say say the pakwano are cromfo and or two because some nipa who two years to two bon now the money
yes
and it's all to make it true see a chill now could tell two and a joke and I say carry the state every street police have the right to defend themselves. They have the right. They have the right. And to me, them if you say, so we can say we shed the army, a baby open, we can say we protected the security of the nation. We never juma because a baby open say it be unconforming yet to undermine the credibility of the police. We believe in the work of the police. We believe in the police service. The air plan is of integrity and honesty. All the above mentioned, and leading almost to their work. But they should not give up in protecting the nation as they have swear allegiance to the nation. They should not give up. They should not allow any political motivation, any political experience to undermine their credibility of doing their work, whether you are a political party A or political party B. The police service is the only service that can protect the sovereignty of Ghana or the sovereignty of the nation, and it will make sure say instilling discipline, integrity, honesty, but only make sure some group of people will almost destroy the country because of their political motivations. And the Americans say police follow almost hold the fort. I want to encourage them. I want to spur them up. I want to tell them say they are doing a good job. I want to tell them say almost setting individuals here almost able to me and navigate and so betimi where baby at times no one. Now almost individuals no and some mufti and so undercover. More undercover, more people, intelligent, plenty individuals, young people, make sure there be a crime, make sure there be a mupakoyedman, make sure individual. All they do is say, I'm turbulence bomb, I'm fish information bomb, I'm bring information about crimes that are committed. Police, yes, sir. Placing individuals who are there violence war, there be a police and planty, so undercover people. It can be women, it can be children, it can be anybody. Plenty people there. There be a name make crime airport, there be a yakoya robbery, and confront plenty people. Plenty people. The crime, they will save the crime before it is enacted. Almost save crime, no. Now, some plenty people there, and they are very difficult. To say, alibi, say, you are plenty people alibi, and now you are plenty people baby. And before the crime, no, and come catch the police. The police do hokra, so the crime is. The crime is for.
Oh, say, Akron for one casano, say, Womu. Ko baby akwa kowia dia omo ba house be survey answer no ma take action nti me sure say wo ma survey ho no ombetimi ayusu be 2-3 weeks kra dia yes ade no nti wo mo start so wo mo ba they know exactly what they are going to do so yemhwe ekwan ben na ofi say ebetimi afa so a ebetimi anyasa undercover si a wo mo nye police fo a wo be informant yes so just bibi say government no betimi aye ni sana say Ghana police force no say finance minister betimi arrest so and as woman kasa betimi afa kwan bi so a generate woman kasa sika no mo dia ahwe wo ho a me fi say no betimi aboa e kwan be no betimi afa so betimi nya sa nipa bi a wo betimi di information abro mo a wo betu mo ka ye enkoye visible because anya visible a Ghana de obi betimi akoka uda ha na ya be wo kan yakun Oti ase America ha yeti akwa bia na menene atifie ba ko de bia na menene de ekone ye ba da ko pe ele hu sese no police me hu so da bi okra be hia no hall no chechale wote ohum ya o etisen ni yedi nkomo yedi Africa nkomo ni ekone ye ba ni yese de bia one day pen mu so de ka be suo fully on ahasani police force dressy ohum ya fe no osre Womo, woni nipa no betena so na woni madwuma oye. Ghana no ye de ne nkol saa. Oti ase, so obi kura na bekwa obehu bibi na obeka. Obi she police station kwa won wabesa fa phone. African phone na ka cheze na ye ba betu ti dwane. At the end of the day mo be kon na nipa no no dwane. Ye ankasa ye ndi ye di ye hu. Oti ase, sankofu we nyina no, ekwan be na office ye fa so ye betimi a recruit. Nkola bia na say youth bia na say mamifo bi ne mrewafo bi. Wo de hwe sometimes I come market bi o hwa e me wo dwom ho nyina wo munyima tutuboto vo wo market ho nyina but osuro so okoka ye bete ne to obi beba be won se kanti wonka tutuboto ni betwam kronfo bi twam obi hunu so wontimi kantre obia because of sazuba na ye wo no and then office ye ya betimi akabu sadi ma wo nyina na yetimi anya informant a wo ye so effective na ebetimi abo Ghana.
Yeah. Before picking anybody to be an informant, the person needs to be trained.
Yeah.
The person needs to be honest. The person needs to have the highest form of integrity. The person needs to be disciplined. And this informant, no baby to say Nima. You want conphobia or you can pick them to be an informant.
Yes.
And you'll be on your picking as an informant. And mark out. Sa konfue ndadi nyina mo ba omo bebi a ba ni bebi enkono mu sane se de omu si yisu omu sika e se promo asesia se omu se bia mikuta $200,000 na omu se mikotoka me kona mikotoka me kona mi sika no e ka kire e nse me toka na me man cash e bia ka ni $40,000 na me man cash $40,000 e ho ana o ma fe police I know my I catch IRS because I have to tell them where I got the money from.
Yes.
What I say? If I cash and call some bank or say some banker or some or catch IRS. Said yeah, suddenly no, sika 200,000 about them accounting. I have to explain myself. Now, informant, police have to pick from places that are hot spots. In every country, there are places that are hot spots. And to pick it and go for a ma, especially a ma, we are training. When we make sure we a police informant, a member. And then Akula be about 15 years. Obetimi actually where the intelligence is. So we choka FBI does that. CIA yes abieno. Enti mo planted informant no places be mo kwa places one of that training about integrity, honesty, discipline. They don't have loose mouth. And if you training, no go through vigorous training for about 3 months. Now, if you start your planting, the information, a special cell phone, and the really information, check where the robbery is going, check and go from and you remember attacking cars at airport. Now, see a yes side a humanity. Some of these petty crimes we are doing, we'll be able to solve them. We have to do the hard work of making sure, say, you were informant and let's say you were security apparatus. They are on information because you camera but we hear intelligence. You hear intelligence from our own people to disinformation to tell us, first, no obi ko wiadia anopano ko kila viwa obetro baby a group ko wia obekọ na TV o laptop nyema wo
yeah we kai pa
yes uko chesi kama kila via uko check kila kama kula via na so chesi kama kwa kudia and say all the people no me crimes now obetro say group ko wiadia no you do TV and we trace can you do TV no bibia and I can lay them out.
Go via duro.
Oh. So in the first one, say me here no. Who could trace kama killer bi ko fie du. We trace kama akwawe Muslim the confess say
Moro. Your friend Moro. Nyana na fon chiaro.
Moro. Who trace kama Mora the group of Koya crime no de chem so na say nya so na say nhia so onim group re bia na any group omo do nyama nyira be ma omo do bibia be ma so and no so ko hu no omo bibia ma and intelligence to make sure that the peace nature of our country you betimi secure see I need sadia me amba yeah, I'm planting informant to places beer. And conform that temper with the peace. And conform that cause our peace to derail. And conform that make sure that we will not live to fully enjoy the peace in Ghana. Until you make sure say you be yes adian. Yes adian, I think say the country will be peaceful.
Yo, what if I find a was worth in a man's radio and a was to do so with him? Musufu Jumeni, Nipa Morton and Cannon Freno. But the ACHEAMPONG or any discussion. It will maybe a home, yana radio stations is no war Ghana. Me blame mukakra. If you say discussion, I mean, me sure say, enka the radio stations never war Ghana. BBC say na yetinase ye fa panel bi no be a channel dream say mejitum senka Ghana bit me transformed. But ni omo ye ne say we kofa we part we back on na beto no kofa part no maka ye will be a friend takra wo jeb we ko kanto kwa we akokanto kwa na afia dane atem didie na we bo akutia na we bo akutia na bi didi president atem na we kan we na we at the end of the day no be free mu ma na dane ntokwa. What you say? It most of the time, yeah, me blame some of the radio stations hwe obi yes your friend Mugabe sa ko etina microphone animu a metie ne kakra bi be 5 minutes pe na me jai niti and some papa ne kan utim say atem didi adan eye force so betina microphone anim eye force so tiase America ha wuntimi metena ha mnidi president atem efa woni wuti ho kasasa na ya begu ha nkopne de wako oh so say the Ghana no obi anu ati free obi atimi didi president one kasa wo president obi timi gina ho etimi kasa wo yo trofo on kan kore we are no afa hankechi no apepa na no wasore ko etimi me gitum say most of the radio stations enye good omo mwa Ghana nti hono some minister of information betimi ahwe and as say FCC nso no control betimi ahwe normal regulatory sa na na eno nso so betimi am attention no akofom kakra yo sabre yenka bibi to say accident they say
mami kasembako
okay
mami kasembako
okay
the discussion the discussion about the state of our nation okay
yeah
an idea also generate solutions
yes
also what comes out of your mouth you know fundamental you need it and I need it for my protection. So the discussion na ko lopsided and the ko say MPP na sit down the bray na MDC na sit down the bray we use what should be done for the country. What is it that today we need ye hear our country ye hear bambo ye hear say we will enjoy our peace ye hear say foreigners will not cause mayhem to our country. Yes, there will not be civil unrest in the country. And to come down the discussion and degenerate into unrest, but ever degenerate to solutions and answers to lift up the country, to help the governing power, to make sure say at the end of the day say we MPs in our power, now your MPP in our power. These are some of the things they can do to improve the plight of our country. Because at the end of the day, say chaos bar, it will not look at the colors of the political party. It is a particular radio station. Now what do you only say? Oh, say the people on the other side of the political divide, they are happy for what you are saying. Now, at the political divide, the other side, also very happy for what you are saying. But at the end of the day, Father will be a user. Let's just say the political discussion, alongside the young wisdom, young knowledge, young understanding as to what we can do at this particular point in time in the history of our democracy in this fourth republic. What else can we do to protect the police, to protect the citizenry, to protect our democracy, to protect the country? What knowledge, what information, what access to information here, and I said, what improvement can we do to bring the betterment for our country? These are some of the things we have to discuss. And yes, sir, between the political divide. Because a genuine political divide, but the political naivety and our political inexperience, experience in it, we can be able to have a fruitful discussion. Say, and confirm again suddenly in the month of October. I think the armed robbery again a quarter the faso power and what are some of the things we can do to facilitate to help the police in order to mitigate some of these challenges? What are the things we can do to stem the tide of this situation? Make sure at the end of the day, Ghana enjoy the peace it enjoys and celebrate its democracy. And yes, one person will be abiding, you are looking beyond that. But when you look beyond that, that will be fear now. What you are now, Friday.
Oh, you just
what? We just also about to say studio. And you know, me feel say yen brainstorm well. Nye nyai say MPP ND.
Yen you see that way.
Got the patriotic nature.
Your president
see that way. When you say.
You like and you got contract no. And mobile and
you contract no.
Your commission crown. Monty me invite you. Such primitivity. Primitivity.
And also boy abaso primitive. Primitive. And one boy abaso and the president near the president at time and you say listen, you lost the elections. Election have consequence. You have lost it. Another power has come. Can say because another power no who position support everything. But what I'm saying is at the end of the day, whether you support or you don't support, it is Ghana. And you're Ghana. Because it's at the end of the day, so reject here. And you're Ghana. I put for the audition. He's not doing anything for Nigeria or for Ivory Coast. He's doing things for Ghana. When Bama was there, everything he did was for Ghana. It wasn't for himself. It's a selfish political, dividing the political discourse. The selfishness of that part. We will not lift up Ghana. At the end of the Ghana, also lift it. And yet, individual, even though it is a and you are the vehicle, and we celebrate you, we thank you for doing what you did. Why years but yemma Ghana no more. Ye patriotic to our country. Let us celebrate Ghana. For ideas. It is ideas. What makes a country different from the other is the ideas. And the vision and ideas. The Kufa do ideas. Want to me net your year. So mama no ideas. Want to me net your year. You need ideas. And it's only NDC now idea be help it, use it for the betterment of the country, for Ghana. And not for your individual or parochial interests. And yet for your parochial interests. Build Ghana. Young building Ghana. Young building within the consciousness of our children. Young building within the mentality of our children. Young establishing the love for country, patriotism, the love for Ghana. Young building it within the spirit, within the body politics. Young building something within Ghana. We are building. Ghana will become great. Ghana will become great in Africa and in the rest of the world. Ya nyenisa na debia de se ayi
la
Asia. Enko yanim. Enti debia yakọ yanim ba ko a ni yakọ echi be 30 years. Because you don't love Akufo, umpe Akufo-Addo asem. Because Akufo-Addo the president. Umpe na asem. Fine, umpe na asem ni de here. But Akufo-Addo is doing things for Ghana. Akufo-Addo is not doing things for himself. Or be a president of Ghana. Or casting a vision for Ghana. He has 4 years to prove that he has done something for Ghana. And it will be on Ghanaians to see what he has done, to vote him again. Until the new power and then the family are Penasem. And yet Ghana, do you love Ghana? And to what extent are you willing, or what price are you willing to pay for the peace of Ghana? And yet for the peace of Ubabe president. And yet for say Ubabe president for the peace of Ghana. Because this is Jatoma, a Jabito Sufi.
Yo, abusuafo for sending mungina munim no abanse radio na mugusu amuti. Ya twetwe nkomo fa Ghana ho. Mimi nda biara free nkron aircon yihia wa bamai so we de enie ya no se ya twetwe nkomo ideas anyankopon de amaye no. Yesusu ye de tudwa ne nyina no ne ye koyanim. This is what a patriotic citizen should do. And yet katasu mumuaso anase takra wodum asembia. I'll say medical cancer most of the radio stations now about and now so freedom freedom of speech as a den intino obia tena microphone chia or when you can obi okrana yetimi frɛ no so metena se no meka bibi mfa Ghana ho was start so kasa ube huane se be a host no wa sona no o sona no wa shifting conversation no na akopie baby different at the end of the day no bo se na afa akoda na akuti abo o manipa no na no nsi ebi a wo building assembly kra ba be gina assembly so aka say 10 minutes na dia man allow him to talk woman 10 minutes now before so obe wi no ube hu ne opeso wo kire wo question na wo bisa na wo connect yen de ne yen ne sa ye de no de che say tambia yen kuntokwa ne mbo akuti an yen di atem yen build cruiser so to say yen hwe within this period of time ya October ya Mune September through October say yen ha many nka enipa ewu accident no e ko be 50 to 60 but we can so most of it no either say driver no careless and now say overtaking and now say be an tire array so we share buses and now say cars ni trotro the nam krum ya obi trotro bi wa hwe tires a egu ase a akosi broni oye bibia expiring date bo tire am fa expiring date amon nanso so ugina ho na hwe a street na na say afat na nam so no yeja hit anything omuma tie omuye tie thick no ye trucks are kan udru ba bi ade utigina wa wo mo ayibi ayese pin bi sa wo de hye ne sinimu no ahwe ne senetenten trust ad this say I was so too tie no na wo de foforo hye because we betimi apply at any time yeah MTU for no wo ni so mo obi di am ntimi nkyere wo mo check it answer na bus betu no udru ba bi ayo pointer udru a police for horse ye check cars ne brakes ne bibia sana ya allow am wako the drivers tete no me na minim no se bia obi ho a wotimi etena bonsuo mu sa no abe driver o DVL kra wonko obi na be kwakoje license ne da bre no at the end of the day no tractor trailer no de koboloda inexperience won mu sankofo no de nipa yie pa ekwan be ne be fa so a ye betimi dan se me tese ye se DVL for the ayi on person ko mu ye test bi tese ha wo be ye exams ne bibias ya fa so road science ne nyema nyina no e wo so koye ho exams wo pass ya ne dia mo wo mo start so mo be implement sa de ne ebinim sorry ti pa be ya luta ke se yempene na esa ebinim adwuma begu se ebinim adwuma begu yi hwe nipa wo mo kum wo driver ni bi wo kra utim so ni license so no tarekam no wo se no twi tanka efa kase no sika kakra obi be dinti ya loteje ko bra no kofi o nti no obeje sika no no wagya no so onko at the end of the day obi hu anu wakokum nipa ye wo kwan bi ho a betimi afa so a ansa na be issue driver's license ama wo Ghana no e kwan be na officer government betimi afa so a obetimi ya siphon sankofo we nyina out na cars dada ne bi ho ka bi outum sa expire ko ni sesi road enso Ghana e de ho e bi ho PS e to wisie pollution eno ye nchada nhwesa na ma no but eno so edi nya no so obi ho a wo fi Africa kra ne fi Africa ba obi a wo hwe ne kusuase a wo so aye ko nkwala ya wo obi a wo ne ni ye red pa pollution abrochira se wo ba kwala ben wo hu no ha ya wo na ne ye ko fita o ti ase sa ne ma wo nyina ne ntimi nhwe enka ho asem ene edi nya na ye te system num na say ka bibi kire me ekwan be na government betimi afa so a sa drivers fo we a wo mukum nipa nyina betimi yi wo nyina free ho na afa yetimi akoye nim ne yetimi nya decent drivers.
Yo, first and foremost no me feel say one officer one cool school e bia to read and to write is a problem, and into the introduction of driver's exams, you know.
Yes.
It's very difficult for them. Omono yetimi in verbal in our own language.
Mm-hmm.
In our own language.
Yeah.
Yetimi in verbal so that ebebo verbal dey can obete. Na yen pe dearly hono.
Mhm.
Yen pe say ye be decongested dearly. Vehicle and demonstration you be decongested.
Yes.
Na DVL on how you be decongested. Na ya make sure say so obi ba no be register the car car need any problem. It can go through every aspect, or say go through, and say na pass it. Say I say so now emission tester, and that's all your driver road wealthy to say them we are Ghana now.
Yes.
Those people are not willing to take money from you. Those people are not ready to navigate or to manipulate the system in order to give you. Almost for you also obey any pep. And you know, you make sure that the system is fair, the system is well, well structured, so that Obiana also test Mama want to mean Cabrofono, Mama want to mean Chono, the chin never young, and I say the Casabia, or Motian and never young, Mama Passia, and Salomon wrote Oman driving license. One Passia on your driving license. You cannot circumvent that situation. See, one of the problems that me and you we have is the integrity and honesty in our system.
That's right. Okay.
And yet the fact say, Obi enim car na say you. The system now almost circumvent, or the system now only use it anyhow they want, so wait me trip you know be a passport abroad. Wait me trip you know be a driving license abroad. And no the AD nya. Say we men and women of integrity and honesty, the system cannot be circumvent. Want to be manipulate the system, no? Also we in order to earn your driving license. Integrity and honesty. You see, a lot of times you say integrity and honesty, how you going to train? You have to train people to be honest. So what you say, idea way ufa we now train from the foundation. Obey you say idea way me ya my body. Into 1 year. Into young Pakwaya Ibefaso. Now it's easy to do that. Easy from the secondary schools. Young almost secondary schools for almost started any text of integrity and honesty. You can grade on by scale of 1 to 10. How honest they are. How integral, how do they have integrity? You're building this into the fabric of our society. If we're able to do that, if we're able to instill it from JSS to SSS, even to the university, I think that we would have a better outcome. I think that our society will be better. I think that we'll change the situation of our nation. And in integrity and honesty here. Number 2, me feel say, one license now one drivers. I would have believed say the President Mama and now President Kufuor President Kufuor the first and foremost thing and Komube put all their effort to do is to make sure say Kumasi Accra is a 3-way street. A 3 road here, 3 road here. Because Kumasi Accra, Kumasi is the second to Accra. I'm not for Kokotoniama. I'm not for Accra for so many reasons. I'm not for Kumasi for so many reasons. Trade in the war. Productivity is very important to any nation. And for people to go to Accra and come back quickly, productivity is very important. And the Kumasi Accra, on 3 here. Takrade, Cape Coast to Accra. Here.
Yeah, me too.
3 year. See a year sadia. Say you invest sika and found a busia babo. See you invest sika near Accra, Cape Coast, Accra Takrade, 3 year hour. Kumasi Accra, 3 hour. Near year was Nisana. I think that it will reduce headlong collusion. It will reduce
crime,
a lot of serious accidents.
Armed robbery. It
will reduce crime, armed robbery. Because here is Bebiano, Ebia, from Kumasi to Joso police station. Almost on the roadside. They said they will call West Virginia.
Yes.
Ubedu interstate the police depot kakaka isi wo. The omo apply road from Kumasi to Joso. Omo apply sa amu kono mo ba mu kom. The car ni nam so sa kopem sa de bechi. Si yesha will prevent robbery. Afraid from a Joso to be a konongwe chile to a bia to Suhu. Na another police you a pound or collaborate or make sure say crime be here. Say anybody free just in a korangwa a bedu ono you best stop. And you know all these are factors you make me boa in order to accelerate and to develop our country. So omu
be a friend way station. Say what the truck or cop. That's a would do way station. I was all buffer ho. Scale ho. Now the truck na kujina.
Weighing station, weighing station.
Weighing station. And you hear truck no mu drum because one check you omo ekwan. Into one pese car bia be overload was road. The car would nam say overload on be check tie. Ni way wo physical so we are fit to drive. And a two one more baby omo be can be kwako jino hama police for one say fit of one be wura a check air brakes ni bibia and sana one move agana no yendi sade ni bi ho enti wo bohu se obi ho ha wotimi ko lodu niam free habo hwe engine kitwa yi ebetwe niam no free Accra ebi a 3 days and 2 days no answer no akwa kodu Kumasi okwana na ni kuma no apake roadside one lane no no apake won chain baby it is enyame amfa fie na se bia driver bi ba na ne light ne hweda nye powerful bia ubetia ne pan eni pan nyina afon sadia koso adinya ewo Ghana me yesho say government bia atimi I implement bibi to say way station me jitum say ye way station ni bia e no so ya bia bitimi aboyi pa so ye choose so we overloaded sika ye bejo no next how far overload bi o ti ase before you implement this animal we nyina so Ghana e bitimi abo dan say ye ti ho so
because overload too much.
Yes.
Extra, you know, so all those things needs to go. Also, one left go pepe says a bruise to her, and let the punishment be so, the gravity of that punishment is so big. And comfort and yes, sir. From weighing station here, but also the rules, you know. Rose na omo ye na two way no ye na say police ni ba bi owu ye ya
say na ya pa ya pa
so hello collision ya until me feel say abai invest we so ba ko jilo ade turu ko jilo ko no mabedi ade tira won jilo da won fa nya ni kakraka for Kumasi Accra for Cape Coast for Takrady Accra wo de ko bobusia billions kwa na for benye ni fe bi nam suru bi nam fom
toll road da so
Ghana
you free ha
baby me kase and then baby all the cargo cars ni na befa ye flyover ebia ufi Kumasi back Accra now your small car we fa flyover no so wa ukuta cargo bia una masie so ye sa wa ukuta cargo bia bina mo kwa Accra ba wa ukuta cargo bia una masie ye sa ele the three way it when na say you say a boss after we are move.
Yes, I have to
stop
yes.
Move. And you introduce American yellow line, that double line, yellow line, you cannot overtake.
Yeah. Solid line and breaking.
Stop line and breaking. Who could have changed it? And you invest on that, you know. You invest your quantity, you basically, and then at the end of the day, say, start down with the question. mon fait sikani nye growth, mon raise the stakes of the country, mon country ni nye profitable, mon country ni nye kama, na nipa etimiaba abe celebrity how Africa or how Ghana has become.
Yes, free Virginia now call New York. Well, round trip, no. Apart from gas, I will be Tony and I say, Virginia baby, I 102. We buy $200 in a call. Yen dream view to move.
Yes.
Toll now be Chiano. Now shit.
Yes.
Casa. It will be 300, 150, 600. It's an old hole. There, Coba. If you have the traffic, it's here. I'll be saying cranny. Ni Jessica flew be out. What I say? Obi na transit wa planning say yenye we ne be mayiska ufri Virginia for ju omo dia na ko du Maryland nso agea udu Delaware na Delaware age ufri wa to New York wo mu nyina no obi age no omo develop omo dia no eye so simple and easy. Me feel say aban bia wo vision bia no can suggest this since I nya independence Ghana for workers say nya visionary leaders no obi a 20 years suggest bia say o and now be yes.
Already political NDC buy no set out and introduce Adiano.
Yes.
NDC buy no befa nko for you for omo nyira ano no befa for NPP ba no so befa nko for adia to no say no anke metima yese aban to ubele ndu baby kwa asase me no wakada na nipa ye dini yes in charge of tolo na fe odika we disika no
odi akoyi
disika no cause che come out e ma nipa ko le disika no sika wa ji to ni and the better mechanism I be effective I be effectual I be